Are y'all ready for the Great Reset? Are you? Do you feel it? Monday motivation, guys. You know what gets me motivated on a Monday? Knowing that there's this looming threat of a grand reset, this master plan. You know what really gets me motivated on a Monday? Knowing that politicians are conniving and thinking and scheming of ways to make things better on a grand scale. Reshape economy, reshape society in their vision. That's scary stuff, man. I don't know about you, but to me that scares me. Because what does that mean, man? You have people in charge, people in power, people that are supposed to represent us, connive and scheme and plot and think about ways to make your life better, my life better in the way they see fit. What is that way? I couldn't tell you. They could tell you. They could tell you in code. They could tell you by telling you what you want to hear, by lying directly to you, lying into your face. That's what the people want, though. People want to be lied to. People want to be lied to. They want a politician that will tell them what they will want to hear, while at the same time, behind the scenes, doing all sorts of dirty stuff, bombing children, engaging in wars, manipulating money, making deals that's going to ruin manufacturing, ruin jobs, gut everything. They want that. They want that because as long as they hear what they want to hear, even though it's empty promises, that's what they want. I mean, that's what the people vote for, time and time again. But this time, though, I'm pretty scared. I'm pretty worried about the Great Reset. What is that? Like when a Nintendo freezes up, you gotta reset it. We're just gonna reset society. Is that what we're gonna do? I don't know, man. It sounds crazy. Sounds like cult thinking. Sounds like the sort of cult thinking that leads to sort of a Kool-Aid incident. I could totally see some very smug, progressive types literally do a suicide circle in the name of making things better for the climate, for the world, for the earth. I could see that. I know, I'm supposed to be chilling. I try not to go into politics. This is a rant. All right. Monday motivation, guys. You feel it? You feel the motivation. You feel motivated? No, I do what I feel motivated for. I need to release the Kraken. Release the Kraken. Need to release the Kraken. Black roast, coffee, rum. You want a grand reset? I'll give you a grand reset. I'll join you. I'll join you on that reset with some Kraken in my coffee. Now that is a good combo. Woo! The Great Reset. What exactly does that mean? Justin Trudeau dropped that. And it's not a conspiracy. You can actually see it. There's a website dedicated to this Great Reset. I believe there's a book on the idea to reshape society in a way that helps everyone. Helps everyone. See, people will applaud this and go, yeah, that sounds good. Remember, man, the path to hell is paved with good intentions. Okay? Just remember that. Remember that. And really think about that here. We got a new wave of lockdowns coming, whether you like it or not, because COVID, whatever. Granted, we have a vaccine that's like 95% effective. Okay, we got more people seem to be immune to it, or at least, yeah. I mean, I have antibodies. Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's a lot of deaths. There's still a lot of funny things going along with the deaths. Oh, someone died of a car accident. We're just gonna say it's COVID because they have COVID in the system. That stuff is still happening, and you know it. But it is serious. COVID's serious and real. Okay. But at the same time, we've been wearing these masks. We've been trying to be safe. Oh, but now we need to do more lockdowns. 4 weeks of lockdowns. People are going to applaud that. If you applaud that, really stop to think what that means. Shutting everything down again for 4 weeks. You know what that leads to? More depression, more suicide, more slitting of the wrists, more drowning the kids in the bathtub and shooting yourself in the head. That stuff happens, okay? It's happening more now, okay? You know what leads to that? Depression, poverty. You know what makes poverty worse? Having zero job, having no job. What, you think just getting a handout for the government's going to help? Come on. Motivation. You feel that motivation. Monday motivation. I feel it. Knowing that another 4 weeks of lockdowns is coming, looming. It's going to hit it. They're going to shut down the schools again. You watch. And those children are going to get abused in their home. And no one's going to know. Because the only time people know is when the kids go to school. And the kids report. And then school reports. But I guess these people would rather have kids be diddled by their fucking family, slapped around, drowned in the bathtub, I don't know, than have to deal with the grandma dying of COVID. Look, your grandma's already dead. Okay, your grandma's like getting close to death. Okay, the Grim Reaper's at her door. Death is knocking at her door. Okay, but that little kid deserves a better life. Okay. Part of the great reset. It is. It's all part of their plan. All part of their master plan. See, don't you love it, man? When politicians start thinking, conniving, and they ignore the issues that actually affect you. Like, hey, how come I pay taxes, but how come these roads are still shit? I pay taxes, and how come you are paying yourself a handsome figure, and these roads are still shit? I pay taxes, and how come the trash guy doesn't run right? How come the society around me is crumbling? What's my money going towards? Can you show me how my money's spent honestly? No, they never will. People hate Trump. At least Trump will flat out tell you how your money's spent. At least Trump will flat out tell you if he's doing a deal with Saudi for money. At least, but people want to be lied to. People want someone like Obama who say all the nice things, all the things you want to hear, but at the same time, dropping bombs on kids, keeping the war machine going, making deals with Russia, making deals with Ukraine, making deals with, I don't know, whoever. With China? Oh, yeah, with China. I wonder how far this stuff is going to escalate. The next wave of lockdown is really going to be the test, I think, whether we are tired of this shit. I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be the moment. I really do. Because what are they going to do if people just don't want to just stay home? They're going to enforce it. They're going to fine people. You can only fine people so much until, like, dude, I'm just not paying. Or you're going to lock me up? Okay. Lock me up. Lock my whole family up. That's a smart idea. Lock everybody up in a confined space. The strangers in a confined space in a prison. That's not going to help spread it. Man, these geniuses, man. And to think, these people are elected by people who think they know what they're doing. Elections are flawed. We need to go back to a monarch. At least then we could kill the king. At least then we could freaking kill the king. What I'm talking about, man, is crazy. Oh, the Great Reset. Maybe we need a French Revolution up on this bitch. That's a great reset right there. That's a great reset. When they start they're already trying to disarm the society, because a disarmed society is a slave to the government. Is weak. You got fluoride in the water, making you more docile. They're going to try to take your guns away, so you can't fight against them. They're going to have the police shoot you for not wearing a mask, because finding you is not going to work. They're going to shoot you for not wearing a mask. See, that would be crazy, right? That'd be crazy if that's the world, if that's our near future, man. Imagine that. You don't wear a mask, so a cop shoots you. Dead. People are going to write about that. What if it was a black cop shooting you and you're white? People are going to write about that. Yeah, imagine that shit. Imagine that shit playing out. That'd be something. That'd be weird. Man. I can see it now. You try to write about that stuff, be like, oh, where were you with Black Lives Matter? Where were you? I can imagine a place like New York with Bill de Blasio, who hates Jews, by the way. The New York City mayor flat out hates the Jewish people. He's anti-Semitic. He calls them out. He forbids them to practice their worship because he's anti-Semitic. He clearly identifies them. Jewish community, last warning. Stop. This were in his tweets. I'm not making this up. This is real news. Okay? The stuff he's been saying is stuff that would come out of Hitler's mouth. Okay? I'm not exaggerating. That's it. That's it. Granted, of course, I guess you could say he hates Muslims too, because he won't let them worship. He hates Christians too, but he won't let them worship. He'll let Black Lives Matter do what they want to do, because the mayor, Bill de Blasio, likes to have black booty on his face. That's why he does it. He does it because he fetishizes black women. So once it's an old white guy being able to exercise his fetish. You know what? The Muslims, the Jews, and the Christians of New York City need to unite and just storm the mayor's office and tell him, get the fuck out. You don't represent us anymore. That's it. Don't do anything violent. Non-violent. You could have a call to action and be non-violent. Call to action, non-violent. You go to his office and you shut it down. You shut them all down. That would be a path to a great reset. The unity. The Christian community, the Muslim community, and the Jewish community are teaming up in New York City to take out the mayor. And you know what? I would totally be up for that. I'd also be up for what's going to happen afterwards, which would be the pocket of the Muslim area will have a Sharia law. Fine. I'm good with that. At this point, I'm good with that. Just that way clearly identify it and know what you're going into. Let me ask you, Would you rather live in a society with Sharia law or a society where everyone, or you can have like 26,000 fucking gingers based on nothing? Based on feels. I feel like this. I feel like that. I feel like a bisexual, Jewish, quarter Asian deerkin. Is that good? I feel like this. I feel like that. I thought science was supposed to be objective. These feels. Put your feelings back up. Roll your feelings up and shove them up your ass. That's where feelings belong. I feel like this. I feel like that. You're hurting my feelings. I identify as this. I don't care what you identify. What you look like to me is this, so I'm going to call you that. Get offended? Go tell your mom. Man, I'm just ranting. I feel like I'm losing the plot. Start with a great reset. Maybe we do need a great reset. Guys, I'm excited for it. I want to see what happens. The economy future? Oh man, this will be even better. If you have a small business, dude, you know what? Take mass business loans and enjoy it, because guess what? It's going to be shuttered. It's going to be shattered. It's going to be gone. They're coming for you. They're going to lock down the economy for another 4 weeks, shut you out of business. Only the big guys are going to be in charge. The big grocery chains, the big manufacturers, the big brands, they're going to be the key players. The monopolies are coming in. All right? The monopolies are here. It's going to be Demolition Man. They're trying to create Demolition Man, is what they're trying to do. And in Demolition Man, do you want to live on the surface level or on the bottom level? Brother, if you want beer and if you want good cooking, you eat. I mean, I guess you live in subsurface. Man. You're black-pilled. Cool tactic. Cool tactic. I'm getting more and more black-pilled every single second of the goddamn day. What I'm trying to do, though, I guess, is wrap myself with enough optimism to where I'm just like, yeah, excited about it. You know? This is a ride, guys. We're riding the Great Reset whether you like it or not. There's no going back. It's happening. All right. Oh, man. The Great Reset. The Great Reset. Like, imagine if your household, if your mom or your dad was like, everyone, family meeting, we need to do a great reset. Great reset? What's that? I'm quitting my job, and your mom's quitting her job. We're restructuring everything to make things work. Yeah, that doesn't work. No. We're quitting our jobs for 4 weeks, and after that, we're gonna restructure how things work in this house. Even your kids would know that doesn't work. Well, actually, one of your kids might figure out that it doesn't work. The other kid will probably be like, sure, fine, whatever. But they'll realize real fast when there's no food in the house because you have no money. Well, actually, it still would work because I guess you could get on food stamps, get on government assistance. There's that. I mean, UBI, they want UBI for everybody. Sure, UBI. Medicaid for all. Sure, yeah. Yeah. Because when everybody's on it, I'm sure it's not going to be really expensive. I'm sure it's not going to be substandard healthcare, right? People want things handed to them. They want things for free. There's finite resources, so some of us are just not going to get it. And I think that's part of the Great Reset, part of their plan. Control the population. Oh, they want to bring out the new police. Cool tactic. They want to bring out the new police. Ah, yes, the new police. We checked your Twitter feed, and you've been saying some inappropriate things. You're going to be fined for 500 credits because money's going to be gone. They're going to replace it with something else because the dollar bill reminds us of George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. No, they're going to erase everything. History's going to be erased and changed. It's all planned. The Great Reset is their attempt to build a global society that isn't tied to any history, constantly in the present, constantly in the ever-changing present, but no past, no past. You don't celebrate the ancestors. You don't celebrate holidays. No. But you will celebrate the current leaders for building the great society. You'll be slaves to the overlords, and you won't even know it. The great society. I'm hoping in their attempt for this global reset, this great reset, that things fall flat. Maybe get disruptive. Maybe the internet goes dark for a while, which we could use, honestly. I say that. And we go to a dark age, like the medieval age or something. And through that, we set up kings. It's be rough. Be rough times. A lot of salvaging and forming groups and coming up with clans and little alliances. Oh yeah, it's gonna be rough. You might not survive. Maybe you will. But I'm up for that. I'm up for that. And that's what's going to happen. Watch. When the great reset happens, there's going to be some that do not make it into the great reset society. And they're going to be on the outskirts. They're going to be the ones that know they can't reform. The ones that are just lost to them. They're going to be on the outskirts. They're going to be in the wastelands. And that's the moment where you have the choice, kind of, sort of, where you want to go. But whatever you choose, that's where you're going to be. That's where your family's going to be for the rest of your time. Until you unite and fight. Talk about a positive Monday motivational rant here. You know what we need? We need that skit from SNL with Chris Farley, the motivational speaker. That's what we need. You're gonna find that your life isn't good. Well, how does it go? How does it go? I know because I live in a van down by the river. For the wastelands. For the wastelands. Man, I'm excited about that future. I want it. Oh, man. What do you think is going to happen? When do you think this great reset is going to happen? We're building up to it. And then by the end of the year, we'll find out what's going to happen for real. After mid-December. In January. When things start really kicking off. When they shut things down. Again. Keep it locked down. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, man. You're going to shutter your business. Destroy it. And for those be like, oh, but, my political party is going to help me out. You think they care about you? They don't care about you, man. If you think a politician cares about you, you're delusional, man. What's wrong with you? Wake up. They care about money. They care about keeping the war machine going. The war hawks want Biden because they want the war machine to keep going. Trump was trying to pull the guys back. In fact, they were lying to Trump, telling him that they pulled people back without even doing that. For all his faults, and Trump has many, he was actually trying to end the war, try to make peace in the Middle East. And we were paving the way towards that. But you don't want that, do you? You'd rather have someone who says things that are nice to you, things that are nice to hear, than bomb little kids at the same time. You don't like that? That's what you fucking got. That's what we fucking got. That's what we got. That's what we're gonna get. And you bet your ass it's gonna be like that for the next 8 fucking years. Unless, I don't know, man. I'm not very optimistic. I don't see any. Maybe there's particular members within the party that care about you, but as a whole, they don't care. They don't fucking care. Okay? There's a few that could play the part, play the act, make it really convincing. Maybe there's a couple that are actually genuine. Maybe they actually have a heart of steel. But they're surrounded by vipers. Cold-hearted, blood-sucking, void of all life vipers. Vampires, actually. Fucking vampires. You know, but of course, like Kaiser said, maybe this will all blow over. Maybe it will. That's why the way I look at this, now they got this rant out of my system, you know what I'm going to do after saying all this? I'm going to go have a pint. That's what I'm going to do. Because what the else can I fucking do? The Great Reset, the attempt at it, is going to happen whether I want it or not. Whether you want it or not. The new form of communism, capitalism, whatever is coming, whether you like it or not. You know what's even better? I like how all these virtuous people talk about how our society would be so much better in this way or that way. Especially here in the West, especially here in America. I really love it when Americans tell me that society would be better under a different political system, while at the same time they're using a phone that is using a phone where part of the manufacturing of that phone involves children sweating and dying in mines, while they're wearing clothes that are made by children, wearing shoes that are made by children, drinking coffee. That's, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, instead of coming to me, instead of going to you and saying how society would be better and acting as if they're virtuous, and they know, they just shut the fuck up. Because whether it's under a communist system or a capitalist system, whatever, we're still going to be exploiting each other for labor. We're still going to be exploiting each other for labor. That's still going to fucking happen. Because I can't think of a time where that doesn't fucking happen. When do human beings not exploit other human beings for labor, for cheap labor, and then sell that product? You either exploit or you become the exploited. I don't know, man. Anyway, I'll take a break and then they play some Final Fantasy VI. Got my rant in for the day because I don't think I'll be able to do it around lunchtime. So I'll clip this out and put it on YouTube. All right. I'll be right back.